live in Sunnyvale as more people have the conversation about what police reform would look like. This Bay Area city hasn't officially had a police department since the 1950s. Instead, it's one of the very few major cities in the country that has a Department of Public Safety. The video of Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin lodging his knee into George Floyd's neck ignited the conversation about police reform.
A properly trained officer would have interceded and recognized that that is unnecessary use of force and intervene in that situation.
What makes Sunnyvale the 7th largest city in the Bay Area unique is that each of its 200 DPS officers are trained in fire, police, and emergency medical services.
It's not different, but certainly it takes longer to train our officers because they have to go through 3 academies.
The training isn't necessarily different, but each officer can end up wearing a different uniform, police, fire, or EMS, every day in a city that has had only 2 homicide cases in the last 3.5 years.
And so seeing that one officer doing different things on the fire side, it's more like a caretaker role. The police side as the enforcement role.
Whether this model that has been around for decades would work in other cities is up for debate.
I am a strong advocate for this model because I think there's cost savings benefits to it. There's more efficiencies to be found.
Of the more than 18,000 agencies in the country, only 128 jurisdictions have merged police and fire departments, according to emergency management publication. And Chief No says that he hasn't had any specific conversations recently with other chiefs about merging police and fire, but it is a conversation that he's willing to have. Live in Sunnyvale, Choi, KPIX 5.